Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode where today we're going to check out what's been going on in the NBA Summer League. I attended games on Sunday. I had to see the Raptors play and Colin Murray Boyles, the number 9 pick in the draft, which was selected by the Toronto Raptors. I wanted to see him in person. And, he had some ups and then he had some downs. So, typical out of a rookie, especially a ninth pick that you kind of think isn't going to be, a key player in the rookie season. So, but I did see some spark there. He is like an undersized big. So for me, with this Raptors roster, I feel like there's still some shakeup to be had. And I see him as being maybe a role player off the bench that, every now and again we'll have a game where he's a spark off the bench. And that's what I see his rookie season playing out. He went 0 for 2 from 3, 2 air balls. So don't shoot the threes, probably his rookie season. But the Raptors squad as a whole and some of their rookies from last year and from previous years, they have been seeming to take the next step. More specifically from last year, Jamal Shed is kind of following in the Fred VanVleet steps, and then Jacoby Walter playing pretty solid. But AJ Lawson is the main guy for them in this summer league team. He was kind of a G League guy. He's a little bit older at 24 years old, but he's kind of been playing really good ball this summer league. They play in a little bit later today, so I'm excited as a Raptors fan to see how those guys do, and especially with Colin Murray Boyles, obviously like the new toy that someone gets, so you just kind of want to see what he's got. And last game was his first game, even though it was the team's second game of the summer league. So I'm hoping and thinking he'll have a better showing today. But he had 9 points, I believe, and 8 rebounds, so actually almost a double-double, and you could tell he's a defensive menace, and it seems like that's what the Raptors organization wants to do. But all right, enough Raptors talk. Let's talk about the guys in this summer league that have made a spark, that have made a difference, that you look at and you're like, oh man, this guy is good. So we haven't seen him since, but the first game that the Sixers played, VJ Edgecombe played, and it was the Jazz against the Sixers. It was the summer league out in Salt Lake City, and VJ Edgecombe looked like a pro. Now he got hurt with a thumb injury, so he hasn't played since. So not much there to it, but that first game, he looked solid. He did everything. He shot the ball well. He got to the hole. So he looks like a guy that's going to be an instant impact for the Sixers team right away. Cooper Flagg, the first game he played against the Lakers, he described as the worst game he's ever played. He had 10 first half points, didn't score in the second half, but he wasn't bad. So the fact that he has that kind of expectation for himself, that's pretty good. I should take that back. He was pretty bad shooting the ball. He had a horrific shooting show out in game one. But I'm talking defensively. I'm talking about his size. When you watch him, if you were thinking like, can this guy make an impact in the future? You're like, yeah, he definitely can, especially when if he wasn't going to be the guy. And I'm strictly talking about just that first game. But then the second game, when it was Dylan Harper and the Spurs against Cooper Flagg and the Mavericks, he showed up. The guy had 31 points. He did everything. He looked like the number 1 pick. He looked like, to me, if the Dallas Mavericks just have him be a role player, maybe a sixth man, if that. But if he is a role player for them and they get healthy and they get Kyrie back towards the end of the season, ready for a playoff push, the Mavericks are contenders. And they really, really are contenders. And I know D'Angelo Russell is supposed to be the stand-in point guard right now while Kyrie's injured, but I don't mind that signing. I think he can score. We know that much. You have AD, you have Klay Thompson, PJ Washington's still there, Daniel Gafford's your center, Derek Lively's your backup center. And then if you have Cooper Flagg, if he's your fourth option, I'm telling you right now, this Mavericks team, and I hate to say it because obviously we know the Luka trade and we know that Nico Harrison wants to now convince everyone and brainwash us that this was all part of his vision, which it was not. But the Mavericks team is in a good spot right now. With Cooper Flagg, they already shut him down. After that 31-point performance, they were kind of like, all right, we don't need to see him anymore. We know what we got here, and he's good. So Cooper Flagg, man, he looks great. Let's talk about the Bulls a little bit. I watched this game the other day. Matas Buzelis, the rookie from last year, looked like he belonged in the league. In summer league, he looked like one of the better players, and that's what you should look like your second year in the league. But their other rookie, Noah Esenge, he struggled in his first game. He really did. And then in the second game, he actually played better. He had 21 points. But the problem with him is he got dunked on, and it was ugly. And I'm going to look this up so you guys can see it if you haven't seen it. It was a vicious dunk by Johnny Furphy, and we're going to wait for the State Farm commercial to die down. And I'm going to show you guys, and it sucks for him because I think now this is what people are going to remember him for. All right, here we go.
Well, I'm not sipping that Hall of Fame anytime soon. But speaking of Syracuse alumni, Jim, I need money to be helping.
The photo is what ruins it for him. I'm sorry. Getting dunked on is one thing, but look at this slow-mo right here if they show it. But this replay, that's fine. Actually, you know what? When you rewatch it, it's a good dunk. He gets dunked on. Yeah, pretty ugly, but I'm finding the photo. The photo is just the photo is not good, guys. The photo is I mean, yeah, there's a photo right here. Let me find it. I'm gonna find it on X is better because I don't know what this random Yahoo page is. But that right there, game one, he looked lost. He looked, to me, honestly, the biggest issue I had with him was his body language. He looked like whoever the heck was gonna be guarding him or taking on him offensively, like you just feel like this guy has no confidence. And here's the photo right here. So let's look at that. Yeah. That is ugly. That's not good. So, sorry, buddy. Sorry, Noah. That's what you're going to be remembered for a long, long time. Honestly, even if he turns out to be the next LeBron James, this photo is going to stick with him because people are going to be like, remember when he got dunked on and we thought that was really bad and now he's LeBron James. But no matter what he does, this sucks, man. Damn, dude. You need to go out and get a couple of drinks if he's not old enough, but figure it out while you're in Vegas because you need to get over that as soon as possible and get some more confidence because that's not a good look. Anyway, yeah, so I don't know what to think of that rookie for the Bulls. First game, he sucked. I'm just going to say straight up. Second game, he scored 21. So there's something there. That's good. He's a long-term project. We'll see. I don't really know what the Bulls are doing. But the main guy that we need to talk about, he's been getting some headlines, not as much as Cooper Flagg. But the Portland Trailblazers have a guy. His name is Yang Hansen. This guy was one of the 5 I said I'm looking at and I want to see play in this summer league because he was the biggest reach, biggest surprise in the first round of the NBA draft. And let me tell you, after watching 2 games of this guy, I would have picked him 10th. I think this guy's really good. And you can see why Portland picked him where they did. And even still now, I feel like the narrative is going to change to how did he slide and how did people not see this? Because he's like a 7'2" guy, but he's got a feel for the game just like Jokic. I know that's the comparison that everyone's saying, and it's going to end up being corny at some point, but that's all you think of when you see him. Jokic was his favorite player. He said that's who he studied growing up. So it shows, man. It shows. The highlights that this guy has made in just 2 games has been so impressive. And I think Portland with the young nucleus, and I don't even want to say they took a chance on this guy. I mean, I think he honestly just looks like legit. Like I wouldn't even describe him as they took a chance. I would say, no, they saw something and they were decisive with the decision making and they got themselves a guy. I mean, here we go. Let's take a look at some highlights over here from Yang Hansen. So, I mean, all right, he's got the dribbles here, little spin move, reverse, solid. So, I mean, he moves relatively well for a 7-footer. Look at it, back down, right there, easy. I mean, people are loving this guy. And, man, this guy got it. I'm telling you, he got it. And I don't know if this is just the points, but even that, I mean, athletic, knows what he's doing. Made some passes. Here we go at the elbow, off the screen. Got the assist right there. And the team can play off him. Like, I mean, all right, what we got here? Playing defense. Give me that. Ah! Dude, this guy is going to be the real deal. I'm telling y'all. Baby Jokic is his nickname. Look at this. Boom. Backdoor. Dude. All right, one more. Let's see. What's this highlight? Oh, put back. Oh, my God. He got it, man. Portland, you got yourself a good one. So the Blazers, great job picking him when no one thought he would go really in the first round, and y'all did it. So congrats to the Blazers on getting him. So, all right, I'm going to wrap this up. That was my takeaway from Summer League. I watched the Hawks a little bit, play Phoenix. I watched the Knicks and the Celtics a little bit the other day. No one really stood out to me. If anything, Kobe Buffkin, who's on the Hawks, I thought was playing really ISO ball a lot, and I actually, it stood out how much he didn't trust his teammates. So I didn't like that. But everyone else, it was just Summer League play. I didn't really see anything that stood out like crazy. No one that I was like, this guy's going to be a star or anything like that. But we'll see how, there's still more games. It's only been 2 games for most teams. So we'll see how it progresses along the week. More stuff will happen. More Yang Hansen highlights. Maybe we'll be back and talk some more about him because he's a stud.